Have you ever wondered about the origins of the Bible, one of the most influential books in human history? This tale begins in a time before written words, when stories were passed down orally from generation to generation. These stories were the bedrock of faith for early Jewish communities. They were tales of trials and triumphs, of prophets and prophecies, of laws and wisdom. They formed what we now know as the Old Testament, a collection of books primarily written in the ancient language of Hebrew. As time passed, these oral traditions began to be recorded in written form. Scholars, scribes, and religious leaders painstakingly transcribed these stories on papyrus, parchment, and eventually paper. These written records were important not just as a means of preserving the stories, but also as a way of propagating the faith, of teaching the lessons encapsulated in these narratives to a wider audience. Fast forward a few centuries, and a new set of writings started to emerge. These were the stories of Jesus Christ, his teachings, his life, and his death. These writings, known as the New Testament, were primarily written in Greek. They were penned by his followers who were inspired by his teachings and moved by his sacrifice. The New Testament added a new dimension to the religious narrative. It offered a fresh perspective on the divine, and it introduced the concept of salvation through faith in Jesus Christ. This was a radical departure from the Old Testament, which emphasized adherence to a set of laws as a path to righteousness. The Old Testament and the New Testament together make up what we now know as the Bible. They represent the culmination of centuries of oral tradition, scholarly transcription, and religious inspiration. They offer a window into the beliefs, values, and struggles of the communities that created them. The Bible's origin story is a testament to the resilience and dedication of the early religious communities. This is a story not just about a book, but about humanity's relentless search for meaning, for guidance, and for spiritual fulfillment. The Bible did not just appear in its present form, but has undergone significant changes throughout history. Let's embark on a journey back in time to trace the evolution of this sacred text. Our first stop is in the 3rd century BCE in the city of Alexandria, Egypt. Here, 70 scholars undertook the monumental task of translating the Hebrew Bible into Greek. This version, known as the Septuagint, became the first major translation of the Bible and served as the primary source for the Old Testament in the early Christian Church. As we journey forward, we arrive at the end of the 4th century CE. A brilliant scholar named Jerome, commissioned by Pope Damasus, embarked on a comprehensive translation of the Bible into Latin, the vernacular language of the Roman Empire. This version, known as the Latin Vulgate, was a game-changer. It made the Bible accessible to the masses, and for over 1,000 years, it served as the definitive text of the Christian Church. Our next stop is the 16th century, a time of profound religious and cultural upheaval. The Protestant Reformation, led by figures like Martin Luther and John Calvin, challenged the Church's authority and sparked a revolution in Bible translation. Luther in particular made a significant contribution. He translated the Bible into German, a move that not only made the Bible accessible to common people but also helped standardize the German language. Each of these stages in the Bible's evolution was shaped by a complex interplay of cultural, religious, and political factors. The translators and scholars who worked on these versions were not just linguistic experts. They were also immersed in the social and political contexts of their times, and their work reflects the prevailing ideas and ideologies of their era. The Bible's journey through history is a fascinating narrative of adaptation and change. This sacred text has been reinterpreted and reshaped over centuries, reflecting the dynamic nature of human societies and their evolving understanding of the divine. As we delve deeper into the history of the Bible, we see a book that is not only a religious text, but also a living testament to the enduring human quest for spiritual wisdom and understanding. The Bible's journey through history is a fascinating narrative of adaptation and change. The Bible is not just a book, but a bridge connecting different cultures and languages. But how did this come to be? Let's delve into the fascinating journey of Bible translations. The Bible was not originally written in English, or any widely spoken language of today. Its earliest manuscripts were primarily in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, languages that were common during the time of its writing. Therefore, for the Bible to become accessible to people worldwide, it had to be translated, and this was no easy task. The first significant translation of the Bible was into Latin, known as the Vulgate, completed in the 4th century by Saint Jerome. At that time, Latin was the lingua franca of the Roman Empire, making the Bible accessible to a vast audience. However, translating the Bible wasn't just a matter of converting words from one language to another. It involved interpretation, understanding the nuances, the idiom, and the context of the original text, and then conveying these in the new language. Throughout history, translators faced the challenge of maintaining the original meaning while making the text understandable to a new audience. Each language has its unique expressions, idioms, and nuances that are not directly translatable. For instance, a Hebrew phrase may not have an exact equivalent in Latin, or a Greek idiom may not have a direct counterpart in English. Translators had to grapple with these complexities while ensuring the translated text retained its original essence. One such monumental task was undertaken in the 17th century with the creation of the King James Version. Commissioned by King James I of England, a team of scholars worked diligently to produce an English translation that was as true to the original text as possible. The King James Version became one of the most influential versions of the Bible and is still widely read today. Fast forward to the 20th century, and we have the New International Version, a translation that sought to make the Bible even more accessible to modern readers. It uses contemporary language while still striving to maintain the original meaning. Today, the New International Version is one of the most popular English translations of the Bible around the globe. The process of translating the Bible is ongoing, with new translations emerging to meet the needs of different cultures and languages. Each translation builds a bridge, connecting people across the world to the timeless wisdom and teachings of the Bible. The Bible's translations are a testament to the universality of its message, transcending language and culture. The Bible's journey from ancient languages to the tongues of today's diverse global population is a testament to its enduring relevance and appeal. It is more than a book. It is a bridge to understanding, a connection to our shared human experience, and a testament to the power of faith that resonates across cultures and languages. The Bible's journey from origin to the present day is a remarkable tale of resilience, adaptation, and universality. We've journeyed through the fascinating narrative of the Bible, from its mysterious origins, through its captivating journey in history, to its numerous translations that have made it accessible to a global audience. Let's take a moment to reflect on these key points. The origins of the Bible are shrouded in mystery. It's an ancient work, a collection of texts written by different authors in different languages across different centuries. This vast tapestry of inspired writings has been woven together to create a cohesive narrative that has endured for millennia. As we traced the Bible's journey through history, we were struck by its remarkable resilience. Despite numerous challenges from political upheaval to religious reformation, the Bible has survived. Its influence has been felt across cultures and societies, shaping laws, moral codes, and even languages. The Bible's translations are a testament to its universality. It has been translated into thousands of languages, reaching every corner of the globe. From the Latin Vulgate to the King James Version, from the Septuagint to modern translations in countless dialects, each translation has allowed the Bible's message to resonate with new audiences, in their own tongues. The Bible's influence on global culture and society is undeniable. It has inspired art, literature, music, and philosophy. It has provided solace in times of sorrow, guidance in times of uncertainty, and hope in times of despair. It has been a beacon of light for countless individuals, illuminating their paths and guiding their steps. In summary, the Bible's story is one of resilience and adaptation, of universality and influence. It's a narrative that has not only withstood the test of time, but has also shaped our world in profound and lasting ways. The Bible's journey is far from over, as it continues to adapt and evolve, reaching new audiences and inspiring countless lives.